One of the more common ways that people practice a stay is to put their dog into a position and to back away and see how far away they can get. While this is a very easy way to practice a stay, it's not really addressing the practical reasons for needing a stay, which are primarily about impulse control and needing them to be calm and patient, not really needing them to be far away from you. Other than enjoying taking pictures of my dogs, I honestly can't tell you when I've ever had a reason to put my dog on a stay and walk away from them. I want to talk about the key pillars to creating a super solid stay. First and foremost, be sure that you always reward the dog in the position of the stay, not for breaking the stay. Even if my puppies break the position as I'm trying to reward them, I stop, get them back into the position they were in, and try again. Next, I want to teach my dogs a very clear understanding of a release word so that I can praise them, talk to them, and let them know they're really, really good girls, and that what they're waiting for is that one magic word that lets them know when it's okay for them to move again. In my case, I teach my dogs a release is an okay.
Okay. Yay.
Since impulse control is really the key to a solid stay, I play a lot of games to teach my dogs how to really hold back and to stay solidly in that position in order to get that reward they so desire. Each time he moves towards the food runs away. When he stays still, the food comes to him. Here you can see little Lily demonstrating impulse control. When I first started working with these dogs, the mere sight of anything, a dog, a cat, a squirrel, a bike, a person, anything would just send them into spinning, barking, excitement fits. You can see the excitement just trembling off of her, yet she's still holding a beautiful stay. And as you can see, with these dogs, I'm working on a more practical stay. Sitting down or laying down next to me on a park bench while stuff is happening all around. This is a much more realistic use for a stay. So you're much better off working on building your dog's time, patience, rather than worrying about how far away you can get. It's far more practical, and you'll be using it a lot more just having them hold a stay right next to you while things happen nearby.
Good girls, good stay. Good stay. What good girl.
Once your dog can demonstrate a calm and patient stay close by, you can begin to build the level of distractions and also work on building in some distance and some moving and all sorts of different types of ways of challenging that stay so that you can give them a greater understanding. For these dogs, food is a very big distraction, not to mention the competition between the two of them. So I use food in training their stays quite a bit to really work on that impulse control. That way it's going to be a lot easier when it's something else that is exciting, whether it's a person coming to say hello or a deer running down the street or anything like that we may come across when we're out together. For dogs like Emily, who are more interested in toys than food, then I would be using toys instead of food in the same exact way. This is also great practice if you're going to do any kind of therapy dog work with your dog, or if they're going to be spending a lot of time out in public around people and food. Impulse control around food is just a key thing for them to understand. Also, if you watched last week's video on trail dog training, this is kind of addressing two issues at once. Not just your stay, but also the leave it work. I also do a lot of stay work with me getting down at the dog's level and having them maintain that position. If you do like to hike with your dogs, it won't be uncommon to sit down and have a meal, and it's very nice to not have to have your dogs come rushing in just because they see you kneeling down, which is a common dog thing to do. You will also notice I'm always talking to the dogs calmly and sweetly. I'm moving slow and gently, and basically behaving like I would like them to behave. I'm not shouting commands, I'm not being rough, I'm just gently telling them what to do.
Okay.